Here is the Flight 93 National Memorial near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. This Saturday marks the 20th anniversary of the most lethal terrorist attack in U.S. history. 2,977 people were killed when 19 terrorists hijacked 4 commercial aircraft and carried out suicide attacks. 2 planes struck New York City's World Trade Center. 1 hit the Pentagon. The intended target of the 4th plane, United Flight 93, was most likely the White House or the U.S. Capitol building. But the 40 passengers and crew members decided to fight back and eventually crashed into an open field here in Somerset County, Pennsylvania, killing all passengers, crew members, and terrorists on board. In just a month, U.S. began the longest war in the country's history. The war in Afghanistan spanned 4 U.S. presidents, only to end last month with a chaotic withdrawal from Kabul, during which a terrorist attack killed 13 U.S. service members. Most of them were in their early 20s. They never knew a United States that was not at war. Now the Taliban is back in control of Kabul, just as they were 20 years ago.
They've been attacking us for long before September 11th. So I understand at some point you say enough is enough and you got to do something. But long term, trying to do the nation building in Afghanistan never works. There's a lot of loss of life involved. There's a lot of innocent people that get swept up in this.
Now have a bad reputation in a lot of countries. I think a lot of Americans, we're arrogant, that we don't have a lot of answers, but we think that we want to go around to a lot of other countries and tell them what to do. For instance, with nuclear bombs, like who are we to tell other countries that they can't have them when we have them ourselves? I think it's kind of hypocritical. Well, I'd like to see more peace. I think we should focus more on peaceful things, but that's just me too, so I think it's wrong to have so much violence.
I think everybody acknowledges that the US was blindsided by this attack, because nobody thought that a planned terrorist attack of this magnitude would be able to take place on US soil. Probably the turning point in the retribution against Al-Qaeda was when both in Iraq and Afghanistan that the US got sucked into a very drawn-out counterinsurgency campaign. I was rather perplexed by the decision to go into Iraq on what appeared to be very thin evidence. So launching a big war of intervention and consequently Iraq becoming an ungoverned space eventually offered sanctuary for Al-Qaeda. I think all big powers and small powers are in the same boat when it comes to terrorism, and I think a joint approach to tackling terrorism is really important.